news industry and the technology have changed drastically over the years, the fundamentals of what we do are still pretty much the same. Our job as journalists is to go through information, gather information, and provide knowledge and truth to our audience. I'll try to spare you too many old man stories this semester, but I'm old enough that when I started working in industry and newspapers, we often had websites, but they were kind of an afterthought. Obviously, that has changed a great deal in the past 25 plus years, but again, the fundamentals of what we're doing are pretty much the same, even though it's delivered in a very different manner. As long as I've been teaching this course, I've told people it's not just about writing. In fact, there's a lot of other things that are at least as important as the writing piece. Critical thinking is probably the most important of these when we're analyzing information, gathering evidence, and telling a story with it, and trying to decide what's important and what's not important, what we should and can use, and what we shouldn't or can't use sometimes. And that a lot of that comes down to judgment as well. So again, there's a lot more than just writing to this course, and I hope that you pick up on that as we go through things.
The Associated Press Stylebook is something that if you're not already familiar with, you'll get very familiar with during this course. Basically, the idea behind it is the AP wants things to be consistent. They have editors and writers all over the world, and they want them to use the same styles for things. It's all about consistency. If you're dealing with a percentage, is it a digit 8? Is it the word 8 written out? Do you use a percent sign? Do you round out the word percent? Basically, anything where there's more than one way to do it, there's probably a style rule for it. The Stylebook supplement that comes with your textbook has the basics and also the main AP Stylebook, whether in print form or online form, goes into much more depth. Like any profession, journalism has its own lingo or vernacular or jargon. And I just want to let you know if I ever use any terms you don't understand, let me know, and I will be happy to translate those into English for you. All stories should have a heading that includes name, date, and slug. The slug being a brief description of what the story is about. It's a tool that helps editors keep track of stories being prepared for publication. Something as simple as tuition increases or Jones obituary or something like that works as a slug. All stories should be Times New Roman 12 point, indented and double spaced. The heading, though, does not need to be double spaced. If a story is continued on to a second page, you want to have the word more centered at the bottom of the first page. And all stories need to have an end mark, a dash, 30 dash, 3 pound signs, your initials, something that indicates that the story is complete.